All right, welcome back, guys. I'm going to be doing a walkthrough solve using Yao on 5x5. As always, let's just get started. I always start with either white or yellow centers because I'm not color neutral. So you just look for whichever one's the best case. Here it's white just because I already have a 1 bar made for me and I have these 2 pairs. So first thing I'm going to do, honestly, this is a really good case where you can kind of build another bar and have an H. What this H does is that you can have these 2 outer pieces adjacent to each other. You can connect it, make it into a T, bring the other one, the adjacent pair, and then now you have all your bars. So always take advantage of your first pair, of your first center, having the most freedom. Since you don't have to do any extra moves, you can just insert it, boom, bam, you're done. So now, you're looking around, you have this 1x2, always insert it just to make the 2x3. And then always try to keep this bar empty most of the time. Preferably trying to connect it with something, or while you're inserting something, you're taking it out. And you just want to build your last bar. Now, as I'm doing that, I'm looking for my cross edges already. As you can see, I see white and blue, white and blue. So as I'm doing these moves, I'm looking around to try to find the last one. Oh, it's right here. So we're just going to insert it. And then as I'm inserting this, I can see the white and orange. They're adjacent. We're just going to put it in. And then the last one's right here. And this is a perfect case where it's already in position, where it's left to the blue. So we're just going to insert it. Next thing I can do is either red and... Honestly, either green and white or red and white work fine here, just because I can see all of their pieces. I'll probably just do green, just because it's a bit easier. So, but honestly, in this case scenario, as you can see all the pieces is fine. So now some people start building their centers. Yao 5, building your 4th cross edge, I think is better 99% of the time, just because centers are so fast that preserving them does such a huge difference. So you can easily build it, and the preservation of it is pretty easy because building one center is very fast. So for example, we're just going to build this 1 bar. We're going to put this one together. Don't forget, I want to move this out of the way just so I don't harm it. I'm going to get the 2nd bar. And then here you can either put them adjacent, then do this. But one case that I actually kind of like is just putting them up and then using RU moves, because I find RU moves way faster than RU2 moves. So I like doing that, just it's a bit faster. Now that I have my first center done, I put my cross edge, my 4th cross edge next to it, and it's going to stay preserved. So now I'm going to build my last 3 centers. So I'll just have the singular one with this 1x2. So I'm going to bring it down, move it out of the way so it connects. This one can easily be brought down. And now I just need my last bar. So in a case like this, you don't have to bring it down, then move it to the side. It's not needed. What you can do is you bring it up, you do a U move, and then you bring your R wide again, and then you can insert it. That way you save yourself a couple moves, and it's pretty simple. Now, we can make one of 2 moves. Either have a commutator or solve it somewhat normally. And what I mean is I could insert this and do a commutator for here. Or I can do this. So this is a pretty cool case where you can insert it normally. Again, I prefer the 2nd method just because it's faster to do R and U moves than M moves, RU2s, stuff like that. And now that I'm done centers, I can just insert my last cross edge, and start building edges. So as always, look ahead is very important to make your TPS higher, make your solves go faster, and a lot of things like that. So first thing I saw was this pair, and this is kind of lucky because green and red, orange and blue. So I'm just going to insert it, take this out, and then DY2, do this. Next thing that caught my eye was the yellow and red, and I was looking around while I was doing this move for the other piece found in the back. And then while I saw the red and yellow, I saw the blue and yellow. And then I saw this piece up here. So I'm gonna do again dy2. And then now that this piece is up here, we're just gonna bring it up. And then now when I take this out, it's gonna be, I should be fixing the centers, but here I could solve a bar where I'm just gonna go in the opposite direction to attach the green and yellow, put them together, and then since I have this other green and yellow, I'm gonna flip it, and now I have a bar. So this way I can save a bunch of steps because I was gonna end up doing that regardless. Might as well save the steps. And then while I was doing that, I saw the yellow and orange. We're just gonna take this edge out just so I can pair it. And now we got a lucky case. We're not gonna have parity, so we're just gonna flip it, insert it. So now 3x3 stage is pretty straightforward. Learning F2L would be very good at this point in time. I remember when I first learned 5x5, I didn't know F2L, but it's fine. Honestly, learn F2L as soon as possible, and it's the best method, of course. That is all for 5x5. As always, if you want to get faster, you need good hardware. So the best cubes are either the MGC, Volk 5, or the Auschwang WRM. I will always recommend the MGC just because it's over 50% off. It's about $25, I believe, where the other two are around 55 to 60. So this is way cheaper, but some people say it's better, and I won't disagree. I main the MGC, so you guys should definitely get this cube. I'll leave a link for it below in the description. Don't forget, you guys should definitely get these carousel loops to pair with it. You guys get 10 milliliters for about, I believe it's only $6. You put it in, it'll make it silky smooth and a bit faster. So it's a perfect combination. But that is all from me tonight. Hopefully we'll see you guys next time, and have a nice night. Peace.